I'm pretty sure that one of the heifers that I just stuck a CIDR in is in heat. Aw, do you love her? We have our first kids. Say hello. So the vet's coming this morning to dehorn that calf that shouldn't have horns. I don't have a dehorning iron because I use pulled genetics, and then I got this freak. He was like, well, I can just loan it to you. I was like, you know what? Why don't you just come do it? And then we're gonna castrate those 3 calves. Usually I do that myself, but we're just so busy, and Robert and I have all these other projects. I'm like, you know what? If you come and do it, it's done. And then it forces me to set a time to get it done. So fortunately, we're gonna be in the rain. I might have to make him a hot cup of coffee. Processor in January. The vet just left a little while ago. I returned some phone calls. My grandma is not doing good. Now that I'm not working, I've been the hub, so my dad has been kind of texting me all the information. And I've been relaying it to my siblings. So the cows are ready to go back out here. You girls ready to go out? I think you are. Dad's gonna make me power wash that until he's done working in here. He doesn't want cow manure in his workspace. All right, sorry about this little bit of mud here. Y'all are gonna have to deal with it till you get back out there. I know, nobody likes mud. You can do it. As we're walking back here, I'm pretty sure that one of the heifers that I just stuck a CIDR in is in heat. So, well, whatever. I mean, I still would rather have them all synced up and bred the same day instead of having them bred 8 days apart. So, whatever. She's got a CIDR and she's got GnRH now, so we'll keep it as is. Your friends are gonna go without you. Hold on, guys. I gotta open the gate for you. I feel like after 4 years, we finally have a system. Like, they know what I want. They know they're going right back to where they came from. Good girls. cattle, buddy. Come on. Turn around. Get in there, squirt. I had to go in the house and get a dry sweatshirt on. I feel much better. I'll just explain like really briefly what I was doing there with the cattle. So I use a CIDR sync protocol. It's so much easier for me to just breed them all at the same time. And then I can plan for that. I use a fixed time AI protocol. So they get all their drugs and then I breed them all at the exact same time. Now this year I'll have 2 different breeding times because the protocol is slightly different for cows and heifers. So the heifers will be bred, heifers have a shorter protocol. So the heifers will be bred at night and then the cows will just be bred in the morning. So this morning before my husband left for work, we went out in the dark and we got him up and it went really, really smooth. I'll try to find like an article or a video or something and put it in the description so that you can read more about it. But we put in a CIDR. CIDR stands for controlled internal drug release. So it's progesterone impregnated. So what the progesterone does is it keeps them from coming into estrus, right? So we want to give them time to form a follicle, and having that CIDR in there prevents them from coming into estrus on their own. So when we insert the CIDR, we use this applicator. So you put the CIDR in there, you put this in the cow, and then this tail, this blue tail here, hangs out of the cow, so you can just pull it out when you're done with it. So I currently use a 5-day CIDR sync protocol. So the CIDRs are in for 5 days. They get a shot of GnRH, which promotes follicular growth. At the end of that, we pull the CIDRs out, and it's as easy as just pulling that little string. When you pull the CIDR, they get an injection of luteolase, which removes the corpus luteum. That's like an internal source of progesterone, and so that regresses and allows them to ovulate and come into estrus. And then I actually do 2 luteolase injections. They're like 8 hours apart, I believe. Then there's a certain time amount, I think, from your CIDR pull to breeding for heifers is like 60 hours. And then for cows, it's like 72 hours. All these sync protocols are on the Beef Reproduction Task Force website. Then you just go ahead and breed them at that fixed time. At breeding time, they get 1 more injection of GnRH in case they have not ovulated. That ensures that they will release a follicle and hopefully get pregnant. So that's the quick rundown of the protocol. There are many different protocols. Everybody's got an opinion of what works for them. Good morning. First order of business this morning is to get the cattle some hay. They are losing their minds back there. I made them finish up like all the way to the ground, that last bale. So they're kind of pissed about it. I'm just gonna come in and check. I've been watching the goats on the camera, and I don't see any action, but I mean, we're expecting our first kids any minute now, so let's take a peek at them. Doesn't look like we got anything going on here, ladies. So I think I'm actually gonna leave that closed so I can rearrange all those feeders out there. I'm gonna have to mix feed today. I'm gonna get the chickens moved up closer to the house so we can plug their light in. I think my daughter's coming over tonight with the baby and possibly my daughter-in-law. So I'm hoping to get all this stuff wrapped up so I can do chores at like 5 o'clock and just go in and be in the house. So I've got a brisket all thawed out and ready to go in the oven. I think that's about it. So I'm gonna get them hay before they start a coup. checking it out? Separated out a handful of does out of that next breeding group. I'm gonna leave the two thinner bucks here, sit this one out. I've got a handful of them to go in with this black buck, just because they're pretty closely related. And I'm gonna, hey guys, and I'm gonna give my younger buck a chance to breed all those younger ones. If I feel like he's having a hard time keeping up, I can sort a few more out with this black one. The way I want some of these family lines to work out, he's gonna be kind of my best option. Come back. Come on, boy. Come back. Good boys. It's not a trap. Come on, Iroquois. Good boy. Hurry up before Lex comes. Get in there. Good boy. So I've got him in here. She's warming up to him pretty quick. Aw, do you love her? Aw. Yeah, they like it when your tongue hangs out like an idiot. That's hot. Oh, he's after two of them right away. Perfect. All right, of course, I left for an hour, and on my way home, I checked the camera, and we have our first kids. Oh, you are a really interesting looking guy. Marigold, what an interesting looking kid. You're kind of weird looking. What do you got all wrapped around you? I could see this on the camera. Is your cord all wrapped around? Oh, we're gonna have to shorten that up. I'm gonna dip their navels quick and just get them into an area in the corner so they can be by themselves. Oh my, okay. Oh. White one's a doe. Oh, you're a big boy. Okay, you're fine. Do you want him to nurse a little more? Okay. Oh, there you go. You're fine. Okay, you're fine. You are just the oddest looking thing. This little one underneath there must have been born last, because that one wasn't up yet when I checked the cameras. These guys were nursing real good. Hey buddy, you gotta get in there and drink. He hasn't had colostrum yet. Mama, let me just help him. Nope, down farther. There you go. She looks like she wants to lay down and clean. Yeah, let him get a drink quick and then you can clean. Let him drink. Then I can go in. There you go. Found it. There we go. Julie, you're just a little peanut. They're pretty good size for triplets. Hello. Oh, do you have a goofy ear? You got a goofy ear. Say hello. She's looking like she's getting ready to lay down and clean. I'm actually kind of surprised that she had triplets. She wasn't that big, so I was only expecting twins from her. This is her third lactation, and she's had twins both times. So this will be her first set of triplets. All right, it is been really rainy and cruddy most of the day. Right after I came out for those kids earlier, it started raining, and it's been like this the whole rest of the day. I'm gonna chase everybody in for the night. It's supposed to be pretty high winds. I just don't want rain blowing in here. Plus I want to be able to see all of them, so I want to close this gate so I can see them all on the camera.